The summer season is back with its hotness. We got tons of new action romance anime to watch and of course the usual isekai. While I think about it, there are plenty of shows I want to talk about. And at the end of the list I want to know which one catches your attention. Also, if I forget the good ones, make sure to let me know. For now, without any interruption, let's begin the countdown. One of the most anticipated anime expected to release in this summer 2022. Lots of fans have been waiting for the follow-up season since the anime released its first season back in 2017. Lucky for us, not only we get the second season, but we will also be getting its follow-up sequel as well. Kiyotaka Ayanokoji is a perfect protagonist hiding many secrets from his past. Joins a highly prestigious school. Promise any student enrolls and it has its future secured. Despite the big name, MC placed in Class D where the lowest ranked students are put. However, with extraordinary intellect, MC preferred to stay in shadow, but due to a series of events decide to help Suzune to bring her to the top. Season 1 left us on a cliffhanger, and after a long hiatus the series will continue its legacy. Number 2, Engage Kiss. From the title I bet you won't be disappointed. Well, not sure about the plot. From the author of Sikano, How to Raise a Boring Girlfriend. We will be getting another hit rom-com for this summer lineup. It follows the story of Shuagata living in an artificially built city called Baelong, running his own small business with a terrible habit of spending all his money, whereas his childhood friend Kisara helped him do his best, being good at multitasking, manages things in the house and at the same time being a high school student. One day they came across a lakeside where all the travelers take breaks. There they heard a tragic story lead them to another girl, turn the story into a love triangle. In the end, I do want to know how this love triangle turns out to be. Number 3, The Yakuza Guide to Babysitting. After Kakushigoto, I do miss some good old father-daughter vibe. I'm not sure if this one will continue its trend. Kirishima is a servant of the Sakuragi crime family, being the leader's right hand, taking care of most of his violence jobs, keeping all his underlings in line. However, one thing our MC lacks is kindness, and all the gang members also agree. Our MC needs to have some responsibility. For that, the clan boss decided to assign him a task to protect his daughter. At first, MC is surprised by the fact the job is not suitable for him, but as the boss ordered, he decided to try his best. If anyone wonders about the amount of action this series holds, then after reading some of its source material, all I can say is it's little to none, but the amount of cuteness it has is infinite. I will definitely be keeping an eye on it. On number 4, we have the maid I hired recently is mysterious. From the earliest time, maids are hired for one thing: to take care of all the housing or personal needs. Right, just like most quirky romance series, this one uses the same format. But who cares about the plot? All we want to see is the real plot development. For that, our MC Yuri's father hired Lilith, a beautiful maid, to take care of his son. She puts herself in a compelling situation that makes her young master blush. I think she must be using some sort of magic, right? I mean, I can feel it around her chest. So to playfully witness the situation, our MC started to monitor her work personally. The rest will still remain a mystery till the anime airs. From the trailer, all I can say is this anime will be a complete pants down show to watch. So if anyone remembers the Duke of Death, no one? Alright, let's move on. The widely famous, one of the most popular reverse isekai anime from 2013, is now back with its sequel. It follows the misadventure of our MC Sadao, a devil king, who has almost captured the world, but during his climatic event ended up meeting the hero Emilia, and forced to teleport into another world. That world turned out to be a modern Tokyo. Now in this new world, MC lost all his Demon King powers and with no skills had to work in McDonald's. In this long-awaited season, we continue to see his struggle as a normal employee. It's almost a decade since the animation industry decided to pay some attention. Hopefully it won't disappoint me like One Punch Man sequel and I can finally able to enjoy this one like I used to years back. How not to summon a succubus. I mean, you can read the title. In a fantasy world, our MC Alto Goldfield is a high school student at Royal Magic Academy. On the verge of failing with bad grades, our MC struggled in his high school years. To huddle the situation, MC stumbles upon an ancient Gilmore. With the help of it, MC ended up summoning a sealed demon vermeil, She was considered to be the most feared demon of its time and possesses tremendous power to cause disasters. To use her full potential, MC needs to create a strong bond with her on a daily basis, which include kisses and other areas. I hope we can soon get a proper version of uncensored release. Anyway, our MC also has a childhood friend ready to grow their relationship. I don't care more about the new isekai release. All I want is more Demon Slave series. I mean like a Demon Slayer. Next on we have Isekai Oji-san, seasonal isekai entry. However, for this time we have something different than the usual rundown. A middle-aged man has been in a coma for more than 17 years. One day he suddenly wakes up. During the time frame, Oji-san is on an isekai journey playing around with a cute girl, having a prime time of his life. Now back to normal day life on Earth. While not completely, the power Oji-san gained on another world is still with him. And our MC Takafumi, Oji-san's nephew. Not sure who we should consider our MC in this case. We'll teach him some of the tech gaps his grandpa missed, from high-speed internet and smartphones to modern-day anime tropes. Due to his almost 2 decades-long isekai trip, at last our MC is hoping to make a fortune from his grandpa's new powers. Consider this anime a fun isekai or a reverse isekai or whatever we can call it. Either you love it or hate it. Our MC will continue to play dumb in this season as well. Season 1 of Rental Girlfriend is filled with quirky girls surrounding our MC. Still, our airhead MC loves to play alone. After getting dumped by his girlfriend, Kazuya decided to rent a girlfriend from a dating app. To lower some of his loneliness, falls into a financial trap. However, lucky for him, MC got to meet many beauties in return, one of which is Ruka, who actually fell in love with our MC. Still, there is this one girl mommy we all hate and want to see her emotionally damaged. And out of all, who can forget the main limelight of the show, Chizuru? Hopefully in this season we get to see at least some level of maturity in our MC and maybe a little plot development with any of the good girls. Also remember, I am not talking about with all of them. Teasing Master Takagi-san in a multiverse madness. I mean, for fans of the modern rom-com. When will Ayamu make his move? Is the new romance anime definitely needs to be on your watch list. Our MC Ayamu Tanaka is a first-year high school student who joins the shogi club. Had a crush on the only other member of the club and upperclassman, Yurashi Yaotome. She is a second-year high school student who claims to be the president of the shogi club. Both start playing cat and mouse chase, where our MC is a beginner shogi player. His goal is to defeat Yurashi and confess his true feelings to her later. Throughout their day-to-day club activity, both struggle to put a normal face with each other. Now, with the help of Japanese chess, they will try to develop their new relationship. We are finally getting a romantic vampire series, which is scheduled to air this July. Our MC Koyamori is a second-year junior high school student, having perfect grades, started to get bored of his school, unable to sleep or find true satisfaction in his daily life. Our MC stops going to school and to make himself feel better begins wandering the streets at nighttime. The night breeze feels good and he has a sense of endless freedom. It's an entirely different world from the daytime. During one of his walks, he meets a girl named Nazuna Nanakusa. Nazuna talks to him about his insomnia and eventually invites him over to sleep on her futon. She's a vampire and teaches our MC the true pleasures of nighttime. This results in Ko wanting to be a vampire as well. But in order to achieve his goal, he has to fall in love with her first. I don't know why, but am I the only one getting a Himiko Toga vibe from this girl? So which anime are you looking forward to this summer? Did this list I made catch your attention? I love to hear your thoughts on it. Make the comment section awesome. And I hope you enjoy the video as much as I love making it for you all. If you do, then don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. That can help me with the channel reach and I can make more better content for you. In the end, thank you so much for watching and I hope to see you in the next one. Peace.